there. Let's here. That shall work. Hey, what's going on, SH? Yeah, it's not bad. Pretty nice day. Have to I have to get a new fucking a new holder. Cheap shit. That's what overpriced. Hopefully that works for a minute. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a pretty nice day. Pretty nice day. Hey, what's going on, Platy? Hope all is well. I wish I knew about the parking spots to sleep at. I always had to drive to rest stop and I didn't know where to park. Yeah, pretty much. You can park in any Walmart parking lot. Um, ain't no streets too. Certain streets. But like, if you want some type of security, sense of security or whatever, like any type of Walmart parking lot or anything like that where they have cameras. One of these days. One of these days. Hey, Rose, what's your dog's man, Nugget? Scrappy, Lady, and Muggs, they're not doing too bad dealing with this bullshit. Um, I was watching something earlier today. Trump and that dude Cuomo, Trump and Cuomo going at it. It might, it might be for show and all, but that motherfucker's going at it for real. That fool told Trump what he said. He said, he said next time you step in New York, you're gonna need an army. So fuck the CIA, you're gonna need an army. The Justice Department gets over $1 billion. Well, the one in New York, I think it's like 3 billion. Or that's what they want to cut, like a couple billion off or some shit. That's insane. That's fucking insane. Didn't Trump say he was gonna do something for the homeless in California? Don't think that ever happened. Yeah, I mean, they what they do, man, is like sometimes they do dish the money out, but it depends on the mayors and shit, man. Like I remember at one point that where they built City Hall at in San Jose, that was supposed to be something for the homeless people in that area. Um, and they took that money and built the fucking City Hall with it. They built City Hall with it, so go figure. If they can get away with the bullshit, they'll get away with the bullshit first. Alright, I gotta get a new thing, y'all. That ain't gonna work. Let's try to see the box. It'll work. That might work. Nope. Trying to rig something up. Trying to rig something up. Don't look like it's working. Oh, that might work. That might work. For the time being. Temporary setup, you guys. Temporary setup. Hey, what's going on, Moon Mother? D-Ray? Hope all is well. Excuse the setup. It's temporary. Temporary. Hope everybody's doing well. What camera app? What camera app do you use? This is just a regular phone camera. It's a LG V40 though. We need a large cam, man. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. And not just the regular cam. We need a remix with more chemicals in that motherfucker. They need to add like 5, 6 different chemicals to that motherfucker. They like roaches just popping out of it. Yeah, they are. Just like roaches. Speaking of the devil, got a roach riding up with the target bag. The roaches with target bags. I'm sick of it too, mother. Here comes his handler in the, we had to do it with the target bag. Now here's his handler. Here's his handler speeding by. One of these days we shall overcome. If you guys listen to a lot of, if you listen to Malcolm X speeches and shit, and just really listen to him, everything that we as targeted individuals were going, he was of course talking about, the black movement and all that. But if you just really fucking listen to what he says, the same forms of oppression that they used against, the black people, and they still do today. But I don't want to get on that topic. But the same forms of the same forms of oppression that they used against us, they're using against us as targeted. Like they use it against us as targeted individuals. Like if you fucking just sit back and listen to them, it's talking about the same fucking shit, man. Wouldn't that be why you deal with those roaches? I have to deal with other cars over here. Yeah, man. All different kinds, all different breeds. And these are a unique, special kind of roach because they have nationalities and shit. These roaches have nationality. What would you rather do? Live in a house with about 50,000 fucking 8-legged roaches in your walls? or live in a house with like 10 different parts. Live in a house by yourself. Live in a house by yourself with 50,000 eight-legged fucking roaches in the walls. Or live with 10 perks. 10 two-legged roaches. Yeah, that is a hard one. Farrakhan talks about the same thing now. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Notice the little white bags. I love that little white bag. White bags and sucking on straws. They just tried to take him out with radiated seeds. Who, Farrakhan, they tried to take him out? Damn, with radiation seeds? Wow. Farrakhan, wow. That's insane, man. Is this recently? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not really subscribed to a lot of. I'm subscribed to RZA Islam, but other than that, and he didn't say nothing about. I gotta check it out. I gotta check that out. What do you mean by they give that seed to you? They gave it to him, or they? What do you mean by they give that seed to you? Yeah, I definitely don't doubt that, man. But so you mean through technology, not like plant seeds, right? You mean like through technology, radiated seeds, or is seed like are you calling something out in the body like seed, like is it radiated? I don't I don't get it. Detour. Look at him working hard. Working hard for the guy right there. I don't know if you got that's the tall dude with the target bag and his handler right there in all white. Just got in the truck. Let's see what this clown is up to. This is gonna be a good one. Look at it. Yeah. Yeah. What we got going on over here? Hey, my friend! My friend! What does that mean? Hoto La Vegra. Hoto La Vegra. I think Hoto means faggot. I don't know what La Vegra means. I asked him what kind of seed he meant. Uh, is the tourist the seed? Oh, a deadly drug. Hey, what's going on, Rock? Los Angeles Times article: AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine test paused after participant becomes ill. Yeah, that's so somebody went and got tested and got that shit. That's bad. Oh, yeah, you have to watch everything around them motherfuckers. It would be hard. Like even if I lived in a house and shit, like I wouldn't go grocery shopping like that. I would get shit like beans and shit because we're in the pandemic. So I would get shit to stack and store. But as far as shit that I eat on a day-to-day basis, I would have to eat as I go, man, because I couldn't trust. Or I would have to take all my food with me. Like when I leave the house, that shit would have to come with me. I would be too fucking paranoid about them coming in and poisoning my shit. That's warrior. Hey, what's going on, Carmela? Tell them Nagla Bandiro. Nagla, Nagra, Nagla Bandito. They're long gone now. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Nagla Bandito. What does that mean? you could get an apartment out there. Yeah, I mean you can, but paying for an apartment out here, you can get a two-story. You put it like this: if you pay rent for an apartment out here in Sacramento, you could rent a two-story house. In some parts of Sacramento, you can rent two-story houses or a one-story nice house, big. This one you'll have a pretty decent size. I mean, it won't be no house, but they want like $1,200 for that shit out here. I guess if you have a roommate, you good. Like if you can find you a decent roommate, but as a targeted individual, nah. Okay, I see something. Oh, that's smart. I miss having access to my old YouTube channel. What happened? They shut it down, Carmelay? Brent is high in Brent is high in California, period. Period. San Francisco is really bad. I'm back in jail, I believe, but I don't. Oh, okay. Oh, new one. But what happened to your old one? What makes you stay in San Jose and not move where there's more affordable living? Well, actually, I'm in the process of trying to get the hell out of San Jose. It's just, they keep doing bullshit. I just had to spend hella money to fucking, every time it's something they do with my vehicle. I just spent like, in the last, since fucking, since New Year's, over like 2,500 on their bullshit. Not just this van, on the other van, the prior van that I had before this van as well. And then even more if you know, go back to before the beginning of this year. And if you go into last year, it's more funds that I had to fucking dish out for this fucking bullshit. And I'm not, I don't got money like that. I'm like, a vehicle repair pretty much takes me damn near out of like I gotta start all over again, damn near, so. And it takes money to travel, so it's just a whole bunch of shit. I still gotta, being that I had to fucking get the vehicle repaired, being that I had to get this fucking shit repaired, had to dip into fucking money, you feel me, that I was gonna use to switch my title over. Cause I still owe money to switch my fucking title over, so I had to use that money and my ticket money and that shit was set to the side. I had to use that shit to fucking repair this, and just now I'm gonna have to Now I'm gonna have to make that money back. I'm gonna have to make the money back to actually transfer the title. Like it's already written up. I just have to send them in the money. So I gotta do all this bullshit. And once I get that done, then I gotta fucking stack to get the fuck out of here and hope that they don't fucking do something else that I have to spend more money. Like, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. I was supposed to, I bullshit you not, I was supposed to be out of here at the beginning of the year. I had plans to be out of here in the beginning of the year, and here I am, fucking like stranded on death row. Stranded on this bitch. It's like an island that I can't get the fuck off of, man. Who is God? Hey man, you shouldn't have your hand in your butt like that. Why, man? Why? 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 Bro, the roommate would probably, yeah. At least with the fucking eight-legged roaches, you'll have some sort of peace of mind. Not really, because it is kind of fucking nasty and shit to maybe go and know that you got them motherfuckers crawling all in your food and your cabinets at night and shit. But I think it would be much more peaceful to be in a, as long as long as it was a respectable amount and it wasn't so many like that they came out when the lights were on and all that shit, and they're out in the daytime, like so many that they're fucking overflooding the walls and shit. But, if they can contain themselves in the walls when I can't see them, where I can't see them, and they can stay in the walls whenever I'm out, whenever I'm up or whatever, I think I would much rather live with the eight-legged roaches, man. I think it would be fucked up, but yeah. I would rather live with them than one fucking perk. Like, literally, I would rather live with them than one. Fuck 10 of them. I wouldn't even want to live with one of them. If I was in county, I'd get a van and just get a little mini stove. Yeah, I mean, it's you could look at this motherfucker, dude. Oh, this dude is rubbing on himself. This dude right here was just rubbing on himself, man. Hey, my friend. Why you rubbing on your pee-pee? Why you rubbing your pee-pee? Alright, chill. Oh, hell no, they won't. Hey, hey, what's going on, Sonny? They won't stop bothering you just because you move or get an apartment. Nah, hell no. Nah. The reason why I'm trying to get out of here, though, is just because it's too big of a technological city. Like, it's too much technology out here. They create that shit and they test it out, and I can see it. Like, I can obviously I'll probably never be able to prove it, but I fucking see it in these people, man. The blank look in their eyes and shit. And all of them sometimes be having, not all of them, but a lot of them sometimes be having that same look, like they fucking been, they fucking been what do you say, intercepted. Like their whole fucking being has been intercepted. I don't ever want to fall victim like that, man. I don't want to ever, like, I know it's probably a possibility that in some instances I'm controlled by technology. But I never wanted to get to the point where the fucking technology can take full fucking, take over me fully. Like, I don't want that shit. Like, fuck that shit. And then they can just play with you like a robot. You can have any of these fucking nobodies with money fucking get their devices and fucking play games with the human population. Selling shit like that on the internet. Even that spy shit, like, they shouldn't be selling that shit on the internet. That shit should be fucking illegal. Like, spy shit, I mean, unless it's like some type of home security or something like that. But like, as far as fucking, all this fucking shit, you can fucking beam in on people's conversations by pointing your fucking, your vibration gun or whatever, they point that little laser thing at you and they can hear your phone conversation, and they can fucking hear you through the walls of your house and shit. Like, that shit shouldn't be sold. They can fucking put apps and shit in your phone. Like, that shit should be against the law. So if they're selling shit like that, then it's a matter of time before they start selling fucking certain shit that you can fucking invade people's fucking bodies with. Their minds, their brains. Control them. Make them do what you want to. Make them do what you want you to. Yeah. Make them do what you want them to do. Just imagine. Just picture this. And with the technology they have right now, they can create something like this. Guaranteed. Just imagine, you're somebody who can never have a girlfriend. You never had a girlfriend in your fucking life. Or you had a girlfriend or you just had a real big low self-esteem problem, and you felt you could never get the girl. So they advertised on this fucking private site how you can get the fucking girlfriend of your dreams. Get the woman you've always wanted with this device right here. And they fucking get the device and point it at the woman's head and fucking, or whatever, however you use the device, and make her fall madly and like somebody that normally she wouldn't, somebody that she would normally never even be caught dead with. Now all of a sudden she's madly in love with him and she wants to marry him and have kids with him and, you know, all this shit. Just imagine when they come out with that shit, and they will come out with that shit. Trust me. Whether legally or illegally, it will come out. They got too many fucking devices and shit that can control people. It's just a matter of time. And vice versa. I lost access to my old channel, couldn't get in that email anymore when I tried to post again on that. So now I post this account. I'm coming in from now. Okay, I definitely have to check you out, Carmela. I, I take lots of food with me. I keep it covered. Yeah, you have to, man. You have to, man. You don't want the roaches getting in your food, man. The two-legged or the eight-legged, it's around 700 on the cheap here. 700 on the cheap for a house? That's not bad. My family and an organization together is the change of my targeting. I spoke about it before on my Instagram. I think are the in charge of my targeting. I spoke about it before on my Instagram. And the Eagles, Carmela. Okay. I'll check that out, Carmela. You should swing some spice. Nah, man. That's just as illegal as selling fucking dope, drugs. And besides that shit, I already got motherfuckers doing the booty bandit shit. I don't need them on spice. I don't need them doing that shit. I get followed every night that someone takes me to work. I clean different buildings for a cleaning company I work for, and gang stalkers follow me every night. Yeah, that's definitely not cool, but my hats is off to you though, Carmela, for holding down the job. You've been going through this shit for a while as well. All of us have, but you know, you've been. Well, you know where you're going to first. You got to know where you're going to first, anyways. I mean, not really. I mean, could travel, be a traveler, be a traveler. I'm actually really thinking. I'm actually really thinking about starting that fucking YouTube channel, like Weird Hunter or something like that, and just like I'm gonna keep my gang stalking like this channel right here, but I'm also like you know, I'ma implement these fucking weirdos on a different channel, call it the Weird Hunter, and you know the description is gonna be, I bet you don't run into as much weird shit as me. Start. Man. I went to several different states and cities and they still bother me. Yeah, they're definitely not gonna go away because you know, it's just, I know right now I'm in a hornet's nest. I'm in a hornet's nest. Hey, Dizzy. Hanging in there. Definitely hanging in there. What's going on? It's 2:30. It's 2:23 here in the 2:23 a.m. in the UK. Top of the morning. Bro, you need to get that van in shape where you can drive it somewhere, if possible. Then do some day jobs for under the table and get an apartment. You'll be saving money in the van versus a motel. Yeah, I don't stay. What do you mean? I stay in the van. I don't live in a motel. And you know, I can pretty much leave. Right now, as far as the engine goes and everything, I probably only need a fucking tune-up. I probably just need a tune-up. Like, it runs good. If I didn't have all these fucking shells in here, it'd be a lot lighter. But I got a lot of fucking, you know, with somebody who did construction, so it's a lot of, like, construction, um, shelving and shit in here. So it's heavy, but it runs good. I plan on selling it though once I get the title. Once I get the title, I'm gonna sell it. Get something a little bigger with some windows and get the fuck out of San Jose. Or I might just take it with me on the road and sell it as I go. Like, you know. Like, for somebody who works construction, this van is like the ultimate. And it's equipped with everything. It has the ladder racks. Excuse me, it's legitimate. It has the ladder. It has the ladder racks. It has the shelving. They have this thing right here in the front that separates the cab from the back, and it's, you know, you can, it's a door. It's not just you know, a regular separator. It has the door, so you know you can get to the back through the front. So it's pretty decent. Pretty high in miles, like 234,000 miles, but you know, it's still got a lot of life left in it. This evil stuff is over America, not just in San Antonio. Oh yeah, it's all over. Definitely. Bro, if I had a cargo van like that, I would. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's better than an apartment, bro, because you gotta think. If anything, if I got any type of housing, I would get like, and it really wouldn't be out here in San Jose. It would have to be like in a surrounding city where it's not so many fucking, you know, weirdos and shit. But it would be like one of those Victorian houses where you just rent the room out. Or unless I could find something, a cheap like duplex or something. But in the Bay Area, that's not gonna fly. But I don't think I would get an apartment because it's just too much. It's too much they can do. It's too much they can do, man. Too much. Provoke you, break in your house, fucking. Have neighbors on deck 24/7. Jumping all up and down in the fucking house above you. Or fucking hitting the ceiling of their roof with the broom, banging on their roof, banging on the walls. You're gonna have that shit coming from like 3 different directions. Unless you're lucky enough to get. And I don't think that's possible in a complex apartment. Yes, fuck that. Bro, it has a cargo van that, okay, apartment complexes are not obvious. Yeah, see, they move in all gangs talkers around, used to perk the hell out of you. Yep, hell yeah, hey, what's going on, Virgo? Hell yeah. Every direction. Now, that was good. It was shocking. Well, you need to move these perks you call out damage you. Bro, you need to move. These perks will damage you. These perks you call out will damage you. I'm trying to get out of here, but that's not why. I'm not worried about them damaging me. Well, I guess in a way. I mean, but not. I'm not. It's not. I'm not afraid of them or no shit like that. At least nothing damaging me. I wouldn't want no perks because I know there are perks on the live right now, and I wouldn't want them to get the wrong idea. Like, I want to leave because I'm irritated by you motherfuckers, not because I'm scared of you. You need to move for a cheaper rent. Yeah, I definitely gotta get the hell out of here. For whatever reason, I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's a work in progress though, man. It's easier said than done. Hey, what's going on, mischievous? I work in low income apartment caregiver. Terrible place to work. Yeah, I can imagine, man. Depending on where you're at. Yeah, I can imagine. Fucking imagine. Move to a less populated city. Yeah. I could stay in a van for a year and save 20 grand. Yeah, man. I mean, shit. That sounds like the move. A lot of people are gonna be doing it pretty soon, anyways. If this pandemic keeps up, I'm starting to see a lot of people buy fucking sprinters and those fucking the Ram vans that look like sprinters and shit. A lot of them motherfuckers is getting those right now. Grandpa, grandma gonna break out the old school motorhome, pull it out the garage. They're saying vaccinations will be ready next month. Yeah, they're gonna have as far as that vaccination shit goes, they're gonna have a fight on their hands. At least that's what I can say about the world. At least a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are waking up and they're starting to fucking fight back, protest back, or whatever on that shit. A lot of people don't want that shit. So they're definitely gonna have a fight on their hands. I'm not saying it's a fight they won't be able to win, but nobody's gonna, a lot of people aren't gonna take that shit. And then I see somewhere they're protesting. If we can't go back to our jobs, then we're not fucking paying rent. We're not paying rent and we're not leaving. And that's how motherfuckers should do, man. I mean, I know everybody's gonna, everybody's gonna lose out on money. Every fucking body. So everybody's gonna have to fucking stand down. If the tenant doesn't pay their rent, then that means the landlord, you don't pay your rent either. You don't pay your fucking rent until they get shit back right. Nobody pays rent. And everybody fucking, everybody fucking put themselves in the hive mind of not paying rent. Instead of begging these motherfuckers to go back to work and shit. If they don't want to see you to work, then don't fucking pay rent. Don't fucking pay taxes. Stand down. That's what the way it should have been a long time ago. With anything that they fucking do is dirty on, man. Everybody just fucking stand down. But everybody wants to be divided and separated, and everybody wants to be better than everybody else. It's fucking crazy. Everybody wants that extra inch of status. It's crazy. Those dudes right there, standing on the fucking corner. This guy right here sits right there every time I come here. Every fucking time. Clockwork. Status. They live in fucking shelters and shit around here. You feel me? They live in the fucking shelters. And they come out and fucking harass and watch me. And say shit like, you should get a job, or, call you homeless and shit. Motherfucker, you're like 2 steps away from being homeless. You're in a shelter for one. You don't have a job. You can't get a job. If you wanted a job, you can't. Like, this is the best fucking job you can get. It's stand on the corner and fucking watch me and shit. Like, you got a curfew and you're telling me to fucking get a job and calling me bum and all this fucking bullshit. and that it goes with all these fucking weirdos, man, from the ones that are on. And again, there's nothing wrong. I don't have nothing. I'm not sending no shots at anybody that gets government assistance, but don't fucking get government assistance and talk shit about a motherfucker living on the streets and doing their best to make financial ends meet. Like you're getting assistance. Like you're not even doing it. You're sitting on your ass, fucking watching TV, probably eating a bowl of cereal, and then coming outside saying your little bullshit. It's crazy. But just for that little extra, just to make them feel like they have a little bit of status over me. They spur that shit out, and it makes them feel better about themselves. It definitely makes them feel better about themselves. And they're trying to say this guy is me right here. I told you guys they like to use the people with dread. They use people that are all fucked up with dreadlocks and trying to say that's me and shit. See, they're saying something like, wait, let me see, you're right about partners. They're saying something like that. I don't trust staying in the city. Yeah. I think it's gonna be bad wherever you go. The city, the country. I mean, if you're targeted. I do believe there's levels of how bad it is. But don't smoke that. Whatever you do, worse than crack. Mad addictive. Oh, that spice. Yeah, man. I had that shit one time. I smoked that shit one time, and fucking, I'll never smoke that shit again. They sold it at they were selling it at the fucking. They were selling it at the weed collective, not the collective. Before they had not collectives, it's the smoke shop. And it was advertised like weed. It was in bags and it had like fucking. This is like when the shit first came out. And it smelled just like it smelled just like fucking weed, man. I swear. And they had all types of fruity flavors like banana, strawberry, and shit. And they had that shit. It smelled just like fucking weed. And I was on probation. I couldn't fucking smoke weed. So I was like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna just get some of this shit. Man. That shit is worse. That shit is worse than, like, it never made me do none of that crazy shit that these people be doing. Like, what city was that? New Jersey? I looked at some people that use that shit in New Jersey. They got a real bad, they got a real bad epidemic with that shit. And the motherfuckers be getting naked and shit. They be fucking passing out all on the ground and shit. Yeah, that shit, I don't even think that's the same fucking shit. But I know that spice had me lightheaded as fuck. Like to where where I was getting the chills. I got the chills. I was hella dizzy, lightheaded. And I was smoking it like weed, like I was really smoking it like I don't think you're supposed to smoke it like I was smoking it. Holding that shit in and fucking. Yeah. I don't even see, for the first time I did it, I don't see how, I don't see how anybody could be addicted to it. Like, if anything, it pushed me away from it. Like, that shit pushed me away from it. It's like three different things, tobacco-wise. Spice. I don't even think spice is tobacco, but fucking spice. They have a tobacco called Beaties. They're they're like Indian cigarettes, but they're really thin. They're really like a leaf with cigarette like tobacco bullshit in it. Um, and then there's a cigarette called Cloves. Cloves, man. Those three things, those three things right there, man. Immediate, like first try it. And I think the way I got the clove is just cause I asked somebody. I was like, "Hey man, you got a cigarette? I'll buy it off you." And he had it, and it was black. The cigarettes were black, and they had it had a stinky, like you could smell the tobacco before it was lit. Like the cigarette, it was stinky, like the tobacco stinky. But I hit that shit. I lit that shit and hit that shit, and I was dizzy for hella long, hella dizzy. And then the aftertaste made it even worse. Elon Musk is working on that now. The chip that goes in the brain, they test on pigs already. It's called Neuralink. Check that out. Oh yeah, I did see that. I did see that when yeah, it's they tested it on pigs for them to see and smell, right? I believe it was for their sight and for their smell. Trying to say that human beings can get that in the future. Yeah, I seen that. They had a whole little demonstration on it. They make everything sound good before they push it to the people, man. Oh, it makes you see, you can smell. We tested it on pigs. But and then they said they can fucking download in it too, like if you need downloads and all this bullshit. Or if you want to get upgraded, we can fucking, upgrade it. And if you want to get it taken out, if you feel that you don't want it and you want to get it taken out, you can take it out. Like, fuck that, you lying motherfuckers. You're not gonna be able to take that shit out. Yeah, I've been hearing that as well, burning about people's legs. The only thing I could think of is to go to some isolated island in the Gulf of Mexico or South Pacific where they have no surveillance. Now that would do you know that for a fact? Rose, that there's no. Because I would definitely try and head out that way. I don't know. Like, where's the South Pacific? South Pacific. What's the South Pacific? Hey, what's going on, Tip? Neuralink is for the future for our brothers to have, but I would never comply to that. Hell no. None of this shit, man. None of this shit. Like, this is what, like, people need to start standing. But they're massaging our brains and shit with the bullshit. Telling us how good it'll be for us. And, you'll be able to see and you'll be able to walk. Your brain nerves will pick up. You'll be a robot, remote control. You'll be on remote control status. touching on themselves, touching on themselves. We're going on a field trip. Oh Lord, let me see. Hey, you have a good night too, Brandon. The morning organization is in the charge of my targeting a respected person in the family that they follow. Well, she put me on the... Somebody in your family talk?